ready to drop receipts. I'm curious about your thoughts. Is the wedding even necessary? Is Remy a hero or a villain? And has Papoose used up all of his loyalty points, or does he deserve another shot at love? The real struggle starts here. So, share your opinions in the comments section. Additionally, remember to use the like button if your jaw dropped even once during this breakdown. Don't miss the next controversy by subscribing. I promise you that neither Ray nor we are finished. Here at Gossip Spill Vibe, we reveal the damage rather than write love stories. Keep an eye out since there will always be one leak before the next twist after Clarissa's ex-partner's dirty little secret was leaked. A secret so scandalous that Twitter investigators are working overtime and group discussions are on fire. This brings us to the crucial question. Is Remy keeping her marriage safe? Is Claressa actually going too far? Or is this the start of a scandal that has the potential to destroy friendships, careers, and reputations all at once? The tea is piping hot, and the receipts are more unsightly than you may imagine, so pay attention. Ladies and gents, the term dirty secret certainly conjures up images of a politician apprehended in a hotel room, a random Hollywood star concealing an affair, or perhaps a rapper's burner account going awry at 3 in the morning. However, this one is larger, nastier, and the question: how did Claressa Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and self-described GWAT, get herself tangled in the Remy Ma Papoose universe of scandal? Is being asked on the internet by everyone. More significantly, why is Remy yelling, "Stay away from Papoose like this is Love and Hip Hop Season 99, while standing on the digital rooftop? Let's go back a little because scandals never happen overnight. They simmer, they marinate, until it boils over. They absorb flavors of betrayal, jealousy, and receipts. And believe me when I say that this pot has been boiling for months. Whispers were the beginning of it all. The kind of rumors that originate from dubious websites with 500,000 followers and no credibility. Yet that somehow always turn out to be correct, divided into camps. On one side are the loyalists who support Remy and think she has every right to call out Claressa and protect her marriage. Clarissa's supporters, on the other hand, maintain that she is being used as a pawn in a larger game of control and envy, drawing her into a problem she did not cause. Then there are the conspiracy theorists and wildcards, who believe that the whole controversy is a publicity gimmick to promote Rhee's upcoming song and Clarissa's upcoming fight. It wouldn't be the first time, to be honest, that a controversy functioned as advertising. However, the timing is what gives this narrative its bite. Clarissa's ex appears with his own mysterious post just as these leaks begin to circulate. It's funny how individuals respond completely differently after they receive their receipts. There was a winking emoji in the caption. The bloggers went into overdrive after that one post. Who was in possession of the receipts? What were they, and why was he stoking the fires? Out of all others, it improves. A phone conversation in which Papoose's name was used in connection with Claressa was purportedly leaked by an unnamed friend of the ex. You can plainly hear a male voice stating, "Yeah, but Remy can't tell whether it's real or edited." Despite the audio being shaky and somewhat inaudible, the internet is indifferent. The story is set in stone already, and just when you think things can't get much dirtier, Remy goes all out. She allegedly confronted Claressa at Intimate Gathering in New York, using words that might shatter glass, rather than fists. Remy allegedly said to her, "You can be the gwat in the ring, but you don't want the smoke outside of it," according to the witnesses. The audience let out a gasp. The blogs went viral. Claressa as well. When she turned to go, she gave a glance that said, "This isn't over." So, here we are. A rap queen, a boxing champ, and hip-hop's Mr. Loyalty caught in a triangle so toxic it makes love and hip-hop looks like Sesame Street. Dirty secrets are leaking. Warnings are being yelled, and the question isn't whether more receipts will drop. It's when, because insiders are already whispering that there's more. Screenshots that haven't been published yet, maybe even video. And if that's true, this scandal isn't just about reputations anymore. It's about careers, legacies, and marriages hanging by a thread. But here's the cliffhanger, because this is where part 1 ends. What Remy Ma said in private versus what she's about to do in public. Two very different things. And the move she's planning next, let's just say it won't just shake Clarissa's world. It may permanently damage Papoose's devoted husband brand. Thus, this is where the temperature truly rises. Remy Ma gave Claressa Shields a discreet warning to keep away as part 1 came to a close. However, What occurs when private remarks are translated into public deeds? Honey, you're aware already. The web begins to froth at the mouth. And that's precisely what took place. Remy Ma went live on Instagram less than 48 hours after the purported altercation in New York. Tens of thousands of people watched a full-fledged, uncensored, live feed that wasn't a story or a tweet. And the Bronx came out firing. I must say. At first, she didn't specifically say Claressa, but you could feel the temperature dropping because of how thick the shadow was. Some individuals believe then, they are unbeatable because they are champions. In the ring, however, respect transcends titles. Respect begins at home. Boom, the comments exploded right away. She is referring to Claressa. She is referring to Papoose. Then she increased it. Gazing intently into the camera, Remy said, "Let me clarify one thing. My family is not a playground for anyone. If you wish, give me a try." Fans threw fire emojis, popcorn emojis, and of course, the notorious snake emojis directed at Claressa in the comments section. Within minutes, the video was shared on Twitter. Globally popular hashtags were hashtag RemyWarns, CARESSA, and hashtag PAPOOSE. Drama. The worst part is about to come. Claressa Shields weren't quite silent while Remy was blasting subliminals, not at all. Our GWAT chose to respond with a clap. With an image instead of words. From a boxing gym, she shared a selfie on social media, wearing gloves, soaking perspiration, captioned, "Concentrated, and unconcerned. Instead of trying me online, try me in person." Oh no. Fans made the connection right away. Did she dare to cross her lane with Remy? Was this shade encased in a drive? For fitness, in any case, the internet was prepared. This conflict truly got out of control when the shady hidden receipts surfaced. Do you recall Claressa's former partner, who was constantly complaining that she knew too much? At last, he let go of what he purported to be direct messages from Papoose and Claressa. Were they confirmed now? No. Were they juicy enough to cause a stir online? Of course. According to the purported texts, Claressa texted, "I respect what you and Remy built, but sometimes respect doesn't stop feelings," followed by an alleged Papoose response, "You're different. Real talk. It is an uncommon kind of energy." Is it real or fake? The internet only required that screenshots became widely shared. Fans yelled as blogs posted them everywhere. For this reason, Ray is warning her within a few hours there were thin fragments flying. Was Claressa truly amused with Papoose? Is Claressa manipulating her own history? Why are guys who advocate fidelity constantly caught in the act? The news even made it to big publications like Complex and TMZ. All of a sudden, this was more than simply hip-hop rumors or boxing rumors. It was a heated cultural argument. Papoose, meanwhile, remains silent, which, let's face it, makes things appear 10 times worse. When his own marriage came under scrutiny, the man who never fails to write about black love was nowhere to be seen. There were no tweets or announcements, just a dubious studio shot with the words, "Energy can't lie." Adorable, yet dubious. Remy Ma chose to stoke the fires once again, as if that wasn't already bad enough. She liked a tweet that read, "Believe a woman when she cautions you. War is the next stage." The Shade Room took it up, and thousands of comments followed, with fans essentially pleading for a reunion of love and hip-hop. A reunion special to discuss this tragedy. But hold on, things get worse. Do you recall those hazy Atlanta after-party rumors? Another unnamed source then came forth and said they had video evidence of Papoose and Claressa at the same event. The video was shaky and dark, and, to be honest, it might have been anyone. But has the internet ever halted because of that? Supporters said it was them leaning in, laughing, and standing nearby. "This is the night it all started," was the caption. Boom. Hashtag #AtlantaReceipts is another popular hashtag. By this time, the harm had been completely contained by Claressa's crew. A spokesperson issued a statement. Claressa's profession is the main subject of Shields. Malicious attempts to damage her reputation and false stories won't divert her attention. Doesn't that sound professional? However, the issue is official remarks are irrelevant to the internet. Screenshots have a greater voice. The screenshots were screaming at the moment. Then came the bombshell from Remy. She eventually revealed Claressa's name when questioned about her on a radio broadcast. "I don't have to sugarcoat things. You see, how many belts you have is irrelevant to me. I'll come for you if you come for my family." For a period, drop, mic, hip-hop and athletics were rocked by that one statement. The blogosphere was in a complete meltdown. Clarissa's silence seemed louder than any comment as fans yelled that Remy had formally declared war. The internet began to conjecture. Would Claressa provide a direct response? Would Papoose say anything at last? More significantly, what precisely is this nefarious secret that everyone knows? Continues making insinuations, because it wasn't just